Surprise! It's been 3 months since you found out you're pregnant and you still haven't told Cole. How will he take the news? Yes, today we are back with a third part of Ice Ice Baby. I have seen a lot of people commenting they wanted a third part of this, and I wanted a third part of this. I had to see what happened. The last one ended when she found out she was pregnant. She had her one little moment with her little hockey player. They had their crazy wedding night. It wasn't their wedding, it was a friend's wedding, but they had a whole they had their own little honeymoon up in their hotel room. And then months later, we find out we're pregnant. Oopsie. I want to see what happens. So I'm doing a part 3 of this. As always, a little disclaimer for everyone who's watching this series. There is no guarantee I'm going to finish this. I'm going to do this as long as I want to do this and as long as you guys want to see this. If you guys are watching and you're enjoying, then I will continue because the story is fun. And I've missed playing chapters. So we're gonna see what happens here. If you enjoyed this video and want more, please consider giving this video a like as it helps the channel a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already. 50% of you are not subscribed, so hit that subscribe button, please. And without further ado, let's start the drama. Police tell me that you've told Cole you're having his baby. No, you shrink back behind your paint canvas as you avoid Fallon's penetrating gaze. Oh, not yet. This is so messy. She really isn't telling him. She's gotta tell him she's having his baby. It's been 3 months since Lucy's wedding. You're at your bi-weekly paint and sip brunch where you drink mimosas and make questionable pieces of art. Well, no mimosas now. The girls caught on pretty quick when I turned down bottomless mimosas, but they didn't judge me. Okay, they've been nothing but supportive, even though I still haven't told Cole I'm pregnant. So tell us again, what haven't you told Cole yet about your pregnancy? Tell the classroom, because I don't want to pressure him. I barely know the guy and I don't need his help. I mean, regardless of all 3 of them, you gotta tell him you're preggers. We'll say you don't want to pressure him. I don't want him to think he has to immediately propose marriage. I mean, the reality is you don't have to get married if you're having a kid. It's fine. Why not? He's hot. Maybe he'd be a good dad. It doesn't matter if he's hot or a good dad. He isn't obligated to marry me. Exactly. However, you take a deep breath and stab your canvas with a glob of paint. You're right. He deserves to know he's going to have a child. Yay! We're doing the right thing. I'll tell him this weekend, I promise. We're holding his pinky promise. We're hoping you'd say that. I already got his address from Zach. You could go see him this afternoon. Wearing this? You gesture at your frumpy sweats. I don't fit into any of my old clothes anymore. I've been living in sweats and a t-shirt. You're gonna have to. We were also hoping you'd let us take you shopping. You never let anyone help you, Tess. Please let us buy you some new maternity clothes. We want to do this for you. Oh, that's sweet. That's very nice. They're being good friends. That is. You don't let us help you often, so it's so nice when we can. If you're sure. Okay, Fallon wraps an arm around you and squeezes once. I swear sometimes you act like we're gonna ditch you the second you're inconvenienced. Yeah, friends stick around when it's hard, not just when everything's going well. Exactly. I love you guys. We love you too, Tess. Okay, her friends are good friends. They are very supportive. They're doing great. But now we just got to tell Cole he's the baby daddy. After paint and sip, the 4 of you walk downtown to a cute clothing store. You rest on a plush stool while the other women zip around collecting outfits for you to try on. Okay, what do you think? She holds up the most adorable little top and flowered skirt. You feel a little thrill when you picture Cole's face seeing you in it. Cole's gonna short circuit when he sees you in that. Because of the pregnancy? Oh no, Tess, because it looks like such a babe. I think he's gonna short circuit, but that's just my opinion. We'll see. Okay, let's take the outfits to the changing room. Okay, I'll go with... I mean, I don't really care for the outfit we're in. Personally, I want to do a more crazy option with Cole. You still still wearing your sweats and your friends frown. You didn't like any of them. No, I just still feel comfortable letting you guys pay for it. And I definitely don't have money to buy myself. It's though. Okay, it's a gift test. Um, well, if it was a gift. Okay. Anyway, for sure. Okay, do you want us to go along for moral support? No, I'm okay. I think if Cole sees me and my army best friends, he might get spooked. I think I'll spare him for now, but thank you. Oh, this is a nice house. Oh, well, he is a famous hockey player, so we know he was going to have the money. You head over to Cole's house alone. This property is sprawling and impressive, which isn't surprising. He's an Ice Nine after all. Gathering your courage, you step up to the front door and press the bell. A few minutes later, Cole comes to the door, shirtless and sweaty. Oh, we're getting a little eye view, little eye candy right now. Surprise, we're here. Tess? Surprise! I promise I'm not a stalker. I got your address from Fallon. That's fine. Is everything okay? You never replied to my text. Yeah, well, it depends on your definition of fine, I guess. I'm getting anxiety. Okay. I can barely do this. I got his eyes finally drift down your newly acquired baby bump and go wide. Oh, you're pregnant. Yeah. He blinks, appearing taken aback, though not quite as shocked as you'd expected. Congratulations. I don't think he realizes it's his kid. Cole. His eyes go back up to your face. Only when he sees your expression does it click. You offer a half smile, half grimace of confirmation. His face goes slack with a mixture of horror and confusion. Yeah. And yet here we are. Definitely pregnant. I just don't understand how it happened. Well, it did, and we need to talk about it. I'll support you no matter what you want to do. Oh. Okay. Okay then. At first, his reactions. I mean, I don't. Who could blame someone to be shocked, horrified, confused? Like what? I don't blame him, but I have to say I respect him very much though, because the minute that shock wore off, his first thing is, "I'll support you no matter what you want to do." That right there, he is a man right there. That's exactly what people should be saying. Well, good, because I'm keeping the baby. Cole takes a sin, dragging a hand over his mouth. I just wanted to give you a heads up, that's all. I can go now. What? That's it? What if I want to be more involved? Do you really? I don't know. Obviously, this hasn't happened to me before. Do we get married? Do I cut your... I mean, that works. If you're offering. Do I need to set up a paternity test? What happens next? His pace is in the short space of his porch, fingers knotting up his long hair. Okay, he's clearly freaking out. I should... we're going to be... He was supportive of us, so we're going to be supportive and comfort him in the situation, Jim. Only 3 months along. We've got plenty of time to decide these things. You try to reach out to him, but he barely notices. It doesn't feel like a lot of time. Why didn't you tell me sooner? Well, all the shock that you're feeling now, I was feeling 2 months ago. You can visit as much as you want. I want to be more involved in an occasional visit. I want to be its parent too. We'll parent this baby together. You put a hand over your stomach, considering him warily. I'm going to be a good mother. The tension in his face melts away as he softens. You'll be a great mom. Thanks. He releases a tight breath, taking a step back. I'm sorry, I'm still processing everything. It's fine, anyway, I should go let you do that. What, you're leaving? There's a lot more to talk about, come inside. Are you sure? I know I just dumped a lot on your plate. A baby. It's our plate when it comes to this, so not... Look at him. It's our plates. Please, I know this has to be a lot for you too, but you can't just leave again. That's true too. He lets out a small, almost sad laugh. Petrov apparently thought the situation was dire enough that he stole Fallon's phone and got your number. It took me forever to work up the nerve to text you. When he didn't reply, I figured. He shrugs, rubbing the back of his neck. You feel a little guilty for never replying, but you were panicking so much about your pregnancy, you couldn't think about what to say. I thought about you a lot. Like a lot. The vulnerable look on his face makes your heart skip a beat. Wow, I had no idea our night together meant so much to him. Tez, we should have known from the get-go the next day when he's like, I don't do this and I really like you and stuff. We should have been with him since day one. We could have dealt with this together. But here we are. It's fine though. It's okay. If you didn't think about me, I just Cole. Hope flickers in his pretty eyes. You give him a soft smile. The truth is, I thought about you too. We're telling him the tea though. Oh. Cole ducks his head a little, biting back a small smile. Really? Yes. It was kind of hard not to. With the bump. You gestured to your belly and Cole's eyes shift with recognition. Oh, I see. But that's not the only reason why I've thought about you so much. The night we had it wasn't like any other one. It was special. At least it felt special to me. It felt special to me too, Tess. You're not alone in that. Cole's eyes travel over your face with such slow wonder that it makes your stomach somersault. He shakes his head a little as if forcing himself to come back to his senses. Anyway, I should probably go now. I've got cravings to satisfy, finances to review. We probably got to get our finances in order now that this little one's on the way. You rub your belly again, wincing a little. I've got to make sure I'm going to be okay financially. Tess, I'm going to help you with that. You know that, right? You're not doing this alone. If it's up to me, you're not going to pay for a damn thing. Ooh, Daddy Cole. Look at him. He's being a dad, ain't a daddy right now. The sincerity in his intense gaze makes your heart flip. You put a hand over the swell on your stomach and smile a little. You start to leave, but Cole steps forward. Wait, you're leaving already? You're not coming inside? You want me to come inside? I was thinking something else. Okay, anyway, of course I do. Tess, you just dropped a major bombshell. And look, I 100% respect whatever you want to do. But I really like to be part of the discussion, at least. I'm involved too. And you shouldn't go through this alone, period. Cole's eyes soften as he regards you. You're feeling vulnerable and you can tell he's too. I kind of feel for Tess right now, though, because you can tell she's very vulnerable about the situation. And I don't know, she doesn't trust the man, obviously, or her partners. So just come inside. Asha, you go inside. Go inside. He should be involved. Oh, it's nice in here. We gotta move in. You know, we need a nice place to live for the kids, for the children. Cole brings you inside emotions for you to sit on one of the counter stools in the kitchen. I want to apologize again. I'm not good with surprises. I like my routines. I don't know why you need to apologize. We're the one who didn't tell you for months. I get it. This was a pretty massive surprise, but not a bad one. You look up, it's your turn to be surprised. It's not? No, now that I know you're keeping the baby, it isn't a bad thing. Our kid will never be a bad thing in my eyes. You smile, touched at the declaration. Can I ask you some questions about all this? Of course. Cole spends the next half hour asking you methodical questions. When you knew you were pregnant, your doctor appointments, whether you felt sick. He's not exactly the coddling type, but there's something comforting about his directness. It feels steadying. Can I ask you a question too? Go ahead. I want to know, are you seeing anyone else? It's totally fine if you are. I'd just like to know. No, I haven't been with anyone since you. I don't date much. You were an exception. Oh, okay. You know, before smiling shyly, she's like, okay. Really should head home. Of course, thanks for talking with me. I'm glad I did too, it helped. Okay, so we know it's going to be a positive experience. We get walked to our car. He's opened the door. He's been a gentleman. Can I give you my number? In case anything comes up with the baby or you need help at all. I know you're probably really busy with the ice night schedule. I won't bother. Tess. Cole cuts you off with one of those intense looks that makes your stomach feel butterflies. I want you to bother me. I know I can be a little intimidating. Maybe that's why you waited so long to tell me. But I want you to feel like you can rely on me if you need any help. Cole, I promise I'll call if I need you. Okay, good. For anything? Sure, for anything. You ankle your phone and he types in his number. You send him a quick text and a smile. There, now you have mine too. Ooh, thanks. He's just telling me you made it home safe, okay? Okay, you blink oddly touched. That's the first time in my life someone has asked me to do that. Damn, look at you. Just get yourself a man like Cole. When you make it home 15 minutes later, text Cole just as you promised. Home safe. Glad to hear it. Have a good night. Oh, this is pretty. Were we a flower shop? So it is later. You're closing up. Oh, up your flower shop. Oh. Have you been taking prenatal vitamins? You smile to yourself. Ever since you left Colt's house, he texted you a few times a day with updates like this. Oh, he's so sweet. Yes, I am. What kind? I don't know the generic brand at the pharmacy. I'm sending you these ones. They're better. He clones a link to some fancy organic brand that is probably overpriced, but you learn not to question him. Okay. Whatever you want. I mean it. I know, I'll try them. Don't forget to drink water. I will. I'm headed home right now. Your apartment in the loft is just above your flower shop. It only takes you a few minutes to walk upstairs and Con immediately winds around your ankles. Purr. Hello to you too. Your phone buzzes again, this time with a call from Cole. Ooh, hey, sorry, I tried to wait until you were home, but I'm much better calling. My hands are too big. Well, we know what that means. Anyway, how soon do you need to baby-proof? I can help with that. How's your apartment? You smile, roll your eyes, and answer. My uncle owns my apartment. It's fine, I guess. He's the worst landlord in history, never fixes anything. But the loft is right above my flower shop, so I'll take it. Maybe I need to have a chat with your uncle. Sending his number right now. Tell him the tea, though. I also know where he lives if you want to egg his house. I'm not supposed to do that. Totally kidding. He deserves it, but it's fine. Okay, but seriously, putting bullying assholes in their place is kind of my thing. Seriously, call me Tess. I want to handle things for you. I'll keep that in mind. For now, I need to go feed my cats. You put your phone away to feed a muley cow. Only when you stroke his back do you realize his fur is wet. Huh? Oh no, your entire comfort is, oh, we got a leak in the ceiling. We got a leak. There's an actual bulge in the ceiling. The waterlogged sack growing larger by the second. Oh no, it's streaming onto the bed. Well, is Cole gonna do it? I wanna handle this for you. Well, we're gonna see if we're gonna handle this for us. We're gonna have to skip for right now. Call the uncle. You decide to call your uncle. Goes to voicemail. Answer, Uncle Raymond. You're still mad about the water pressure. Oh, there's pressure, all right. The water's pressure in our ceiling and about to burst. Oh no, I'm mad about the leak in my ceiling above my bed. Put a bucket down. I told you the plumbers in this town were booked up. We're not talking a little bit of water here. You ladies and your exaggerations. Uncle Raymond, are you kidding me? How does make me being a woman make it so I'd exaggerate? This is a problem as the landlord. Look at it. You turn the camera so we can see it in your ceiling. It's barely a bubble. You're being hysterical. Before you can say anything, a few drunks of drywall fall into your bed with a wet thump. A stream of water starts pouring from the decayed steel pipe in the ceiling. Holy shit. Yeah. You barely hear Uncle Sam versus a cascade of water dumped from the ceiling in your room. Oh, wow. It's flooding. Oh, where am I going to live now? I have a little idea, and it starts with C.